Hey, this is Gordy back with some more 2K. We're about to start the second half against the Pelicans in our last game of the season. Let's check out the stats. So, Muhammad's our leading scorer. Got a pretty well-rounded. Yeah, Muhammad's just doing it for us. Huh? Larry Sanders has the top plus minus on our team. Oh well. Who's going for them? Ryan Anderson. Anthony Davis, yeah. And we're leading by 1, so let's see if we can get this.
And now, the 2K Sports
We're
Halftime
gonna
Show.
skip all this if we can. I'm just mashing the A button.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game.
Had Lance Stevenson do some silly plays at the end of the quarter.
Time for the third.
Let's do it. Let's get back into this. Don't want to lose my rhythm.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting
The Pelicans
underway.
are certainly
Both
a better
teams
team than the
battling hard
Timberwolves
through the
at this
first
point.
half.
So,
Really an extraordinary game for Anderson. He has 9 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Garnett out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Towns. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. And that's the group starting the second half for Sam Mitchell.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
Got it despite fading back a bit. And now a
got to get Garnett some points in his last game.
Well,
sure.
You knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up.
That was a huge block.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Rubio with a wide open look. Goes back up, and Garnett puts it in. Garnett's got 6.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Let's get this. That Rubio face in the credit, so good.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And guys, as we all know, Kevin Garnett is one of the very best power forwards ever to play the game. I mean, was passed by Tim Duncan last year for total rebounds by active players. Still an amazing statistic among many for KG, a future Hall of Famer.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Garnett, the screen. They set the screen. Back to Rubio. From deep. Rubio can't get that
Rubio
one
would never
fall.
take that shot in real life.
And for KG, the last 3 seasons have obviously been very, very tough. His injuries and declining athleticism have led to down numbers really across the board.
Yeah, I mean, his role now has transformed. He's more of a clubhouse leader, a mentor to the up-and-comers, an extra coach, if you will, in game and on the sideline.
Come on. Let's go. Don't need to see any of this bullshit. Come on.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And guys, Tyreek Evans is so versatile, great instinct, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Get him the ball,
and
let
the
him
Pelicans
ice out.
making a change here. Smith is checked in. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins.
Or just jack threes.
That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
They're not going to defend him.
3 assists in the game. And back to Tyreek Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And it's funny, a lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Back to Davis. And lots of contact there.
Let him
the
shoot
shot.
the free throw.
Two. That one is on Towns.
Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Larry Sanders is checked in for Garnett. And it's
that was a Kobe play.
Kyle
Good Lord.
It just seems like the
just go right in the middle of the defense and shoot it anyway.
The lead grows.
That's tipped.
Oh, you can't hold the ball.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And that one is hammered home.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And his former coach, Monty Williams, played with some greats. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He says he sees that same desire to dominate in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he wants to be great and doesn't see himself as a finished product, which is a good thing. That means he's going to continue to stay humble and hungry and put the work in.
4 on the shot clock. Shoots it up.
No way.
That one a little
long. Yeah,
Minnesota,
okay. I thought Davis got that.
They're on a 16-6 run. Sanders' shot is good. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Smith dishes to Ashik. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Ashik's got his second bucket tonight.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Rubio would have made that pass in real life.
Pushing it up. Smith kicks to Evans. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Rubio, the pass to Sanders.
He knows where to be, man.
There's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that
Somebody
rim
was
than
picked
that
up off the street.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and another 3 for Minnesota.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Anderson's shot is off.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time
his ball
and time
handling
again.
still sucks.
Here's
Move
Rubio.
the opposite way.
Great D that time from Davis.
Rubio just can't finish,
and that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Evans missing. Timberwolves leading by 11. Wiggins dishes to Muhammad.
Damn.
Down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Smith kicks to Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just beat him up. Just beat him up,
Pelicans
Chance.
shooting their 6th
I know he's
and
probably
7 free
stronger
throw
than you.
attempts tonight.
He'll be stronger than him in a couple
And
of years.
that one falls for Anthony Davis.
All right. We got some interesting substitution setups now.
And so Anthony Davis
It's not like
nails
Sam
both of
Mitchell
them.
in real life at all. He just likes to put the whole second unit
And
in at once.
Minnesota has possession. Douglas for 3. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
We got a pretty comfortable lead. Dominated that third.
Minnesota leading by 14 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Anthony Davis is out there with Perkins.
He made it a
Then
little
it's
bit more
Norris
difficult than he
Cole.
needed
Then
to.
it's Holiday,
That's for sure.
And it's Gordon in at the small forward. To the middle. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Oof.
12 points for Davis.
And after his last game,
Somebody
really
hurt?
not surprised
Somebody take a
to see
timeout?
him
What?
as
What are
hot
we
as
doing?
he is here tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And we all know Drew Holiday is a tremendous talent. That's
Doing
why he was traded for the draft
18
picks
seconds
that
into the
became
quarter.
Nerlens Noel 2 years ago and Elfrid Payton last season. Such impressive company that Holiday may be feeling the pressure.
Yeah, it's good. Land some more free throws.
And now
He's so
Doris
good
Burke
at it.
has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Getting back to Holiday, we've seen the size, the court awareness, the change of pace moves he brings. Clark with a little
might need
more
to up the
assertiveness
difficulty
and
just a little
continued
bit.
improvement on his jump shot. He'd be hard
Maybe
for
the
anyone to
sliders or
keep up.
something, I don't know.
Well, I really like this
But
young
the,
man's game. He's got tremendous natural ability and a great work ethic. I
Yeah,
think
but
he
the
very well
Stevenson
be one
play.
of the best guards
It's
in
just
the
we're
league.
scoring a little bit
Only
too much.
25
Makes
years
the
old right
scores
now.
just totally
Plenty of time
unrealistic.
to reach that
Because you got to
potential.
remember, you got to double these scores.
There's the pick.
And my
Gordon
defense
with
has
a
always
screen on
sucked. So
Sanders. And Davis, here we go. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the right side. And Lowry has it in the corner.
No, he doesn't.
Minnesota, as it goes out of bounds, Timberwolves retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
It's Bielitsa, and Davis
Professor Big
sends it back.
Shots.
And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Feeds to Holiday. Got a hand on it.
nice block.
Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Here's Douglas. That ball,
Oh,
nice feed
lucky.
that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and
If you say
blocking
so.
a few
6
as
blocks.
well.
That's pretty good.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Douglas against Holiday. It's Bielitsa.
Oh,
Off the mark there
taking
with
that
the
Steph.
three-point shot.
That's
Pelicans
Steph's
trail by
extra
16.
3 feet out. Doesn't have that.
Left side, Davis. That one wide left.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Douglas for 3. That's good.
Just jacking
Douglas
threes
has
for
got
no
5
reason.
points in the quarter.
Having a lot of
Bring this
trouble
to garbage
stopping
time.
the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
They set the pick.
It's getting fancy.
Shoots off the screen. A shot
Where's
by
the
Lowry.
screen?
No good.
Yeah, great
Seriously.
look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost
just
an
ISOing, that's
automatic
all.
shot for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Douglas the pass to Stevenson. Timberwolves passing it around. Oh, and here we go. With
That's gonna be a
Jordan,
dunk.
Nobody back. And the shot is good.
Oh, he just
A strong
pushed out.
finisher on the fast break.
Call that a
And
strong
Greg, I love
finisher.
the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
They set the pick. Lowry dishes to Douglas. Screened by Sanders. And
Oh, boy.
pushing it up.
It's letting them
Here's
break
New
on us. We're
Orleans.
going to lose
Cole's got the
if
ball.
we keep letting
Here's
this happen.
Gordon. And the layup
And getting
falls.
offensive boards.
Just no resistance
We're going
on the
on an
inside.
8-0
That's
run.
their
That's no good.
5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Lowry. Kicks to Douglas. From the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's a good time if he doesn't have a
3 on
3-point
3.
range, apparently.
Cole the pass to Holiday. And the lead is
10-0
down
run.
inside single
Get
digits.
the starters back in there.
Holiday's
I
got
need some
6 here
scorers.
in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Lowry kicks to Stevenson. Pass to Bielitsa. There's the triple. That's good.
Bang, there we go.
And that's 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Tony Douglas. Here's Rubio. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Garnett, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Right wing. Here's Davis. A pass to Ajinça. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves leading by 10. Wiggins dishes to Lowry. There's the feed to Sanders. He kicks it to Wiggins. From deep three-point range, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And, guys, you could really almost sense it in the air tonight that they were going to come out and give it everything they had to try to even up the season series 2-2 against the Pelicans.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. For Wiggins, you have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Minnesota making some changes. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Perkins, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Ashik comes in for Anthony Davis. Smith checked in for Anderson. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Garnett, the screen. 5 on the clock. Wiggins inside the line.
Bang.
And again, it's Minnesota.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
He cleans that one.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean,
good, they got to finish the chatter here.
One out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking
Bad
care of business here.
there.
Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home field.
Good win.
Kyle, congrats.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Andrew Wiggins. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became. And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season.
Ooh. We did it. Finished the season. 36 wins. If they did that in real life, I'd be pretty happy. This year. Gonna be outside of the playoffs, but whatever. Yay, my earnings. Yay. Okay, Durant won the MVP. That is a ridiculous season. 39-8. Holy crap. Okay, 4 Rookie of the Year. Yeah, well, Towns is out for a while. You know, if they let him play in real life, that might make sense. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a big jump. You should give that to Tyronn Lue, though. Ah, whatever. Okay. Wow, they think he's the best center in the league. Damn. Well, shit, is Curry hurt or what? Third team All-NBA? Let me just look at his career stats. See how much they fucked him. Ooh, Wiggins had the top score, like, point game of the season, 56. So he's the MVP last year. Whatever. Okay, so it's the same. More or less. He had more or less the same season. Okay, well. Alright, we're out of the playoffs. I'm just going to sim through. Oh, hold on. We'll do that next time. Later.